So one of the things that's been super in lately in London is Hong Kong style food. Specifically, I'm seeing Hong Kong style French toasts pop up everywhere. And I think the reason is because it is very indulgent. This is a deep fried French toast, but it's also super easy to make and also very delicious as well. So I thought that I would show it to you all today with some fresh baked bread, of course. So this is the Japanese Shokupan recipe that I've done with you all before, and I'll link that up top and down below. But essentially it's the Japanese version of Wonder Bread, just like a nice, pillowy, soft white bread that absorbs a lot of things. And what I'm going to do is cut some thicker slices because that is a little bit of the signature of the Hong Kong toast. But what I've seen people do as well is if you don't have it, you can take a couple pieces of white bread, like say 3 pieces of white bread, and then you can build up the height that way. And that way you can have more layers as well. And so now what I'm going to do is to just cut off the edges as well so that everything is nice and soft. Yes, I do own the type of peanut butter that you have to stir and mix the oil all together. I would recommend like 2 whopping tablespoons for this because after making it, I wish that it was more peanut buttery, but it really depends on what you like, and that is the signature filling is peanut butter. So after this, I mean, we're pretty much ready to go, aren't we? Short of the egg. So I'm just gonna heat some oil up to about 180 degrees Celsius, so about around 350 or so. And I've made this French toast recipe with you guys before as well. It's super easy. I take a tablespoon of custard powder, I mix it with about a cup of non-dairy milk, and then I add in a little bit of black salt so that it tastes kind of eggy. Now, if you don't have custard powder, not a problem. Custard powder is essentially cornstarch with a little bit of yellow food coloring, and so you can mimic that with just a little bit of turmeric. So just stir all of that together. That should be enough for 2 toasts. So Hong Kong style toasts are not like super soaked in the egg mixture. I mean, the bread is already so absorbent, so a little goes a long way, just a little bit to coat the outside for the frying. Yeah, so this was kind of scary and yet very enjoyable to watch at the same time. Carefully, you want to flip this over after about, I'd say like 30 seconds, maximum 45, because it kind of, I don't know, it toasted up pretty quickly. This was not the one that toasted up really quickly. 30 seconds to a minute, both sides, and then afterwards, oh my gosh, it's fried. You need paper towels. You need to drain this guy. I'm super guilty for showing this to you, but anyways. some of you are going to be like, wait, Christina, shouldn't you be doing this with condensed milk? And yes, you can actually pour condensed milk over it, or like a condensed vegan milk over it, or maple syrup. Both things work, whatever you have in the house. So there you have it. Eat at your own discretion. And lucky you, when I fry, because I don't do it often, I usually do a couple of recipes at a time. So you have a couple more of these coming up. So I hope you all enjoy.